So, welcome to the new moon in Pisces witch choice secret code name readings. For those of you who purchased your own personal secret code name, you know which message is yours. For those of you who did not purchase your own personal secret code name but were drawn to one, there is most likely a message in here for you. If you would ever like to get your own personal secret code name reading, the link to my Etsy shop is in the description, and that is where you can get them. All right, this is secret code name Lilac Blooming. And what I find interesting is, because I know and I love lilacs, they only bloom for like 2 weeks out of the year. So that may be something relaying a period of time, right? A timetable for you. All right, which choice? While I am shuffling my decks, I'm going to be using Rider-Waite for choice A and Hermetic Tarot for choice B. While I'm shuffling, I want you to definitively decide which is choice A and which is choice B. Okay, get them set in your mind as I shuffle, because I'm going to be pulling the result. Okay, the result of choosing A and the result of choosing B, so that you can discern your best choice, which is of your highest good to choose. Okay, so if you are stuck between choice A and choice B, I am going to read the results of choosing each of them for you, and then I am going to use my Sacred Power reading cards as guidance. All right, so Spirit, please, for secret code name Lilac Blooming, what is the result of them choosing A? Choice A. What is the result should they choose choice A? Secret code name Lilac Blooming, and those who were drawn to this message, what is the result of choosing A? And what is the result of choosing B? What is the result of choosing B? We got the Judgment card in both. My God. What else, Spirit, please? For choice B, what is the result of B? Okay. I feel like we need a choice C, because I don't actually like either of these at all. Spirit, what is the result of choosing something they have not thought of? What is the result of choice C? What is the result of choice C? For secret code name Lilac Blooming. Okay. Okay. Choice A, we have the 5 of Wands with the 3 of Wands reversed, the Page of Cups with Judgment clarified by the 8 of Swords, and the Hermit card. I think you know, if you choose A, that you will actually be stunted on your journey, that you'll be dealing with a lot of inner conflict within the self, and possibly having your feathers ruffled with other people, needing to apologize or receive apologies, and ultimately ending up mentally trapped and not knowing what to do, and having it result in the Hermit being alone. Okay. And whatever the choice A was, you will be on your own with it by the end. And you will definitely be in some kind of mental prison with the 8 of Swords that will result in you feeling like that. Okay. Lots of 5s and 3s and 8s. Okay, between the two choices. We have a 3, 2 5s and an 8 here. And then we have an 8, a 3, and a 5 here. Okay. We also have double 2s with the Judgment card. So if you were to choose B, you would be in a position of silencing your ego and being humbled with the Strength card clarified by the 5 of Cups, and having to take a loss, fighting outright with other people with the 5 of Swords, feeling defeated, the Judgment clarified by the 3 of Pentacles, because you have work to do. Either way, you fighting. Choice A or B. Either inside yourself or outside of yourself, and both ones you feel either trapped or having to take a loss. Okay, so A and B are not the option. Choice C, however, you may be extremely confused, feeling like you have to let both A and B go and not knowing what to do, you know, not knowing what to do because you feel like you're losing everything, losing both, when to be fair, whatever you're losing, not choosing these, you need to lose because both of them are just both choices are gonna result in bullshit. Okay. Should you choose C, which is potentially letting them both go and just recluding into yourself and stopping the attempt to make options happen, right? Stop looking to make a choice when the choice is not about making choices right now. You might feel like you're stuck in your own head and not know what to do initially, because choice A and choice B should both be taken off the table. Choice C, however, does result in a 2 of Cups with the 4 of Cups, an Ace of Coin, and 3 of Coin back face, which is a finishing stone on a long-term karmic cycle and a brand new, solid, more natural and flowing beginning, right? Because we got this face of the card, not this one. This is not a structured, chosen new beginning. This is a natural, beautiful, free-flowing one. You may feel as if you're missing opportunities not choosing A or B with the 4 of Cups. However, the ship is ultimately coming in, even if you can't see it. Okay, if you're too busy focusing on what you're letting go of, feeling like you're missing an opportunity with A or B, you're missing the fact that C is in fact coming in, and C is beautiful soulmate energy, kindred spirit energy, and a brand new, beautiful beginning where you can actually put the keystone on an ongoing cycle, right? Instead of having the doorway collapse around you from the sides, you put the finishing keystone on it and can walk through the door, right? So I wouldn't choose A or B. I would wait. I would wait. As crazy as that might drive you to let both choices go, I think both choices are not in alignment with the way these cards came out. I think you would regret choosing either of them. Okay, it's just my opinion. but I feel like you would regret choosing A or B with these results. I think you should hold off, wait for a completely different option, and that you would be much happier in choosing it. All right. Choosing C, something you cannot yet see because you're too focused on not missing an opportunity with A or B, and they both need to be missed, to be completely fair. So what is the guidance, please, Spirit, from my Sacred Power reading cards? Communication and intimacy. All right, so I'm going to read these for you. Communication, lilac blooming. And maybe this is why you need to wait until the lilacs are in bloom. Maybe that has something to do with choice C, right? Waiting, needing a little more time. So it says, listen carefully. Speak clearly and with confidence. We communicate with others using verbal and nonverbal techniques. Our body language, listening skills, and attitude determine how effective we are as communicators. It takes work and effort to improve our communication skills, and with patience, they will develop over time. Miscommunication occurs when we are unable to listen to other people. Arguments, mistakes, and conflict occur when we refuse to acknowledge information or negotiate. At the heart of all relationships is communication. Hidden messages can be seen by looking at body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. Improvements in these areas help to support solid friendships and relationships. Speak with truth and integrity. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Don't be impatient or intolerant. This could lead to misunderstandings, and actions once said cannot be taken back. Okay. It is important that you avoid committing to plans and projects if you don't have all the information. Ask for more details, and when appropriate, speak to professionals such as counselors, financial advisors, solicitors, or teachers. Never be afraid to ask questions. It's okay if you don't have all the answers. That's why we have professionals, okay? Affirmation is, I am able to communicate clearly and honestly, making powerful connections with others. Like, if we say what we mean and mean what we say, we know when other people are not saying what they mean or meaning what they say, right? We know when people aren't. No matter how much we want to believe what they're saying is true, we fucking know, like we fucking know, and we can't negate that. People's facial expressions, their body language says it all. Because someone can be like, yeah, go for it. But if their face looks tight like this and they're looking like, please don't make that choice, you already know. They could say, yeah, do whatever makes you feel good. But their tone and their face or their body language is very telling. You know, if someone is standing and talking to you like this body language means they're closed off or not receptive to your energy. It's different when someone is sitting and talking to you and they're open like this. If someone is leaning in, it's an aggressive energy, where if someone is leaning back, it's a defensive energy. Look up some information on body language and facial expressions. Shit you not. And become aware of it yourself, right? Become aware of your own body language and facial expressions. It's a whole nother language of communication that people subconsciously pick up on that does not get nearly as much acknowledgement as it should. Okay. Intimacy. Respect your personal space and nurture your relationships. Intimacy is often associated with being sexual. In fact, emotional intimacy, which has nothing to do with being sexual, is the foundation of any great relationship. If one is unable to be open and connect to their partner on an emotional level, it becomes difficult to maintain the equilibrium of a balanced relationship. To maintain healthy relationships, one must learn how to be emotionally intimate. Challenges that lead to infidelity tend to begin on an emotional level when partners neglect to address each other's needs. Share your feelings and thoughts on important issues on a deep level to maintain physical and emotional connections. Take the time to nourish and nurture yourself, from your body to wearing what is appealing to you, etc. Create and make memorable moments with loved ones and open lines of communication to support difficult topics of conversation. The affirmation is, I am open to new experiences. I honor my body with love and respect. Be aware of how people are communicating. Because if they're not being real and you feel like they're keeping secrets, or you feel like they're holding back information, or they're not telling you everything, they're not emotionally intimate. And that results in a slew of fucking problems. Stick around honest people who also say what they mean and mean what they say. Make sure you're doing the same thing. Because in the divine mirror, you will attract where you're at. Get used to being honest. Right? Get used to being honest. Because the fact of the matter is, if you're talking to someone and you're engaged in a conversation with them and you're interested in them, you will look at them when they talk. You're taking in everything that they're saying because they're interested. You're interested, right? They're interesting to you. So you're attentive and looking at them when they're talking. Someone who is not interested in you, who doesn't really care what you're talking about, will look off or be distracted or whatever while you're talking to them. You do not have their fucking attention. And they be saying, yeah, no, that sounds great. Yeah, I'm totally down. No, I totally understand. No, 100%. But they don't fucking care. They're saying that, like, they're talking like they care, like they're engaged in the conversation, but they don't actually care. Their body language is telling, right? So, whatever A and B were, put those choices out your head. They ain't fucking worth it. Connect with people who listen to you, who hear you, who take what you say and what you do and how you feel to heart. No matter what your choices were in regards of. Neither one of these two choices would have worked out. Okay? Be patient. Accept nothing but the best. Don't settle for bullshit. Get what's actually aligned with you and don't worry about losing A or B. I know that initially it's going to seem like you're fucking up, but you're not. You're choosing what's in your highest good. You're choosing what's in your highest good. Okay? So that is secret code name Lilac Blooming. I do have faith it will help. Okay? My love and support is with you always. Remember to love each other, but most importantly, love yourself. Bye.